Interdimensional squid, owl ships, and President Robert freaking Redford are just a few of the things we saw in the premiere of HBO's new Watchmen series.
Oh,
But first, a hearty spoiler warning, because in this IMDbrief, we're looking at the Easter eggs and comic book references we saw in episode 1. The new Watchmen TV show created by Damon Lindelof is not a continuation of Zack Snyder's 2009 movie, but a direct sequel to Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons' 1986 comic book of the same name. And there are several references to that original series, starting with Rorschach.
Keep your own secrets.
In the HBO show, the legacy of the nihilistic superhero known as Rorschach has been tainted by a racist terrorist organization known as the 7th Cavalry, who wear his mask and repurpose quotes from his journal to fit their agenda. Rorschach can't defend his image though, because in the comic books he dies at the hands of his former teammate, Dr. Manhattan. Speaking of Dr. Manhattan, the Blue Man Group-looking bioluminescent superhero makes a brief appearance in the first episode in a news clip. In this clip, he appears to be destroying the castle he built on Mars in the comic books, meaning he might soon be headed back to Earth after 35 years.
On Mars, you taught me the value of life.
And back on Earth, we learn from a poster in the background of a shot that actor Robert Redford is the President of the United States and has been for the last 3 decades. Now, this isn't as random as it may first seem, because on the final page of the comic book, it was revealed that Redford would be running in the 1988 election.
To build a really better world sometimes means having to tear the old one down.
Later in the episode, we see Regina King's character, Angela Abar, aka Sister Night, and her son driving down the road when it starts raining squid. Yes, squid. Now, this is a reference to the fake alien squid monster seen in the comics, who was created by former superhero Ozymandias to unite mankind against a single threat. This unusual storm proves that someone is keeping the lie of this alien monster alive, and it might just be Ozymandias, who it seems is being played by Jeremy Irons.
It's only just begun.
Speaking of old friends from the comic books, throughout the first episode, there are several hints that Don Johnson's character, Judd Crawford, is actually the superhero Night Owl. Owls appear all around Crawford in the form of mugs, chopsticks, and animation. But the biggest clue that Crawford may be Night Owl comes during an action scene in which he helps pilot the Owl ship, which was the Night Owl's vehicle of choice.
what the
In the shocking final scene of the episode, it's revealed that Judd has been murdered. During that scene, a drop of blood falls on his police badge, an image that mirrors the drop of blood on the smiley face pen owned by the superhero known as the Comedian.
It's a joke. It's all a joke.
The murder of the Comedian is what kicks off the comics, and if Judd is in fact Night Owl, then the show has begun exactly like the original series, with the death of a superhero.
Tonight, a comedian died in New York. Somebody knows why.
For more superhero news, stay glued to imdb.com/imdbrief.